So Max has just stepped out of the commentary room, leaving me alone with you and my silken tones. I think we're going to get underway just a little ahead of time. The teams here on centre court are starting to line up. We've got the Northern Ireland Knights facing off against England. I've actually got some fun facts about the English team here, courtesy of Emily Nichols. She has crabs, by which I think she means a pet hermit. She's playfully put in brackets here. Got a whole bunch of little facts and things about the England team. I believe I've got some stuff about the Republic of Ireland, so that's not going to help these guys. They're the Northern Irish Knights. They would not be happy if I got that confused. So the whole team coming over for the handshake, the high five. You see there, number 5, Charlotte Josiah, recently married one of the England men, Matthew Josiah, which thoroughly confused most of us because we all thought his name was Arnie forever. Let's do a little victory lap and please the fans. The Northern Ireland girls are ready and raring to go. They're just waiting on the referees.
So we are about to start the game. The refs are lined up. And we will start in a few seconds. The English look quite confident.
Yeah, I mean, on paper they have every reason to be. They train an awful lot, both together and in their respective clubs. And they're all fantastic players. They're a very confident group. They've all been playing for quite a long time. I think they're starting to bring some youngsters up into their ranks a bit as well. The Northern Irish team there are a bit of a mix between some people from living in the country and a couple of people who are of Northern Irish heritage. You see there, Kat Hearn there, number 9. I think she's based somewhere in the Midlands in the UK. It looks like we're finally ready to get underway.
Yeah.
Referees are ready. Off we go. An early fumble there from England as they retrieved the ball, but Charlotte knocked it just off court.
The ref called him out. We didn't quite see why. She shook her head, so she's not.
Oh, we've lost him already.
Oh, two players down from England. That's an interesting start.
That is a strong start then from the Northern Irish.
Yeah, but now they're
going to look to respond in kind. They're going to have some very powerful throwers, the England team.
3-ball attack, all 3, and the catch. What a play.
Well, of course, with these being the slightly smaller balls, it does mean that all the throwers are going to be a lot more powerful than we're used to seeing with women's dodgeball.
If you want to try it at home, let a friend pick 3 friends. Yeah, they throw 3 balls at you, and you try to dodge 2 and catch 1. Yeah? If you could do that, then you definitely can take part in this tournament.
Absolutely,
but just try it. Yeah, it's a very, very hard thing to do. So now England back in the lead and
knocking the ball out of the hand there. He's going to see that Northern Irish player off. We've just got 2 players remaining on that team. England have managed to bolster their ranks with a couple of catches there. Meaning it's just Liv Morris, who was once voted the 2nd best women's player, as record by her peers, a couple of years ago.
Oh, and
off the court.
That was a quick one.
Quick finish.
Yeah.
Quick finish. From the paint.
Okay, a quick first win for the English team, 2-0. Let's see how the Northern Irish women respond to that.
I think England are going to let any points go unnecessarily. If Ireland or Northern Ireland are going to take any points, they're going to have to work for them.
On the other court, some updates. Austria took down the women's team the first set.
Right.
They're
playing against Scotland, who have recently added a whole bunch of players to their ranks, including a new women's coach. Steph Chatfield, former England women's player,
Okay.
is now the Scotland coach.
So we see 3-ball attack again, and there's throwing goes, and again she does it again on the side. They choose the same player from England to target, and she again dodged 2 and catch the third ball.
That's right.
That's very impressive. Very impressive play over here. Now they got one out.
A little bit too low there for Charlotte to catch there.
So 3 versus 5. 3 versus 5. Again, 3 balls on the side. Great dodge by the English player, number 22.
You see the Northern Irish team more than happy to throw this one out. You know, they're going to pick those balls out of the back of the net, and they're going to want to keep trying to throw. Is that a line judgment? Yes. Yeah, the Northern Irish player there just caught herself on the line. She's taking herself off.
So not a hit. 2 remaining players. They have to come up with something. England is on the throw. Double ball attack. That was a fan whistle, I guess. Yeah. No ruling from the refs.
Early pre-throw there from Kat Hearn of Northern Ireland. Unfortunately, doesn't quite find her mark. They're going to need to take some catches really if they want to pull this one out. Unfortunately for Northern Ireland, the England team know this, and they're going to drive as many of their throws, south of the knee as possible.
We have the English choose only to use 2 players to throw, number 3 and number 22, who are well, Olivia Morris, number 3, and Gemini Mawson.
That's right.
You know them?
Gemini Mawson. I know Olivia.
Okay.
I know her very well. She went to our university. She trained at Warwick University with a good number of dodgeball players. And then Gemini got down here. She was in the under-16s England handball team, apparently, and a county javelin thrower. So no wonder they're using double throw.
That was a good counter. So they try to throw right in the moment where the English are attacking, so to disturb their offense, but didn't work out so far.
That catch there, bringing in Charlotte Josiah.
That was a good one.
Very, very good indeed. Nice free throw.
Couldn't quite get their feet off the ground while because she was throwing a ball.
Yeah, just catching Joanna. Whose parents are here, I believe. The England number 2. I'm just reading this down. They've travelled the world to watch her play sports. Maybe they're not right here right now, but what better excuse to visit Vienna?
So we have the third period coming up. Quick timeout from the players. Some replay action that you see right now on screen.
And some discussing referees. A nice 2-ball attack. There you see just catching a foot there. Maybe the floor's a little grippy than expected as that player goes down. There's a quick update.
You see on the screen the refs discussing with Nick Pinnock, president of the European Dodgeball Federation.
Yeah, and just supreme dodgeball overlord in general. He's been here since the start in the UK.
Yeah,
very ever-present.
It's very fortunate to have guys with experience like him around for the refereeing, because as you see, we have many Austrian referees, and the Austrian dodgeball didn't start that long ago.
Relatively new, yeah.
So they definitely profit from the experience that the international refs and the international players bring.
Yes. Some jubilant Republic of Ireland people in the background. Surprised not to see them in the bar last night.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you later on who we saw in the bar and who we didn't. But I can tell you that the English team was not there.
They were not. They had a strict curfew imposed. They were all tucked up in bed by 11, I think. Which, to be fair, is you should be doing. In keeping with the
very sportive spirit. Yeah. So they definitely put everything into the competition, and we'll see how that plays out. So we go. Third period starts.
England just winning 1 ball this time. These small balls really make a difference.
That's a save.
That's a save. Wonderful save. Yeah, these balls
almost
are
a catch and then a save.
Excellent work from. Is that Coleman, Chiara on the outside there? I can't quite see the names. England to attack, 2 balls. Using them both, but driving them into the ground, far short of the players.
So now they have 3, but they are not under pressure because they already lost. No, they're under pressure. They're 6-6. No elimination yet.
England are going to want to make a dent in the Northern Irish as soon as possible. If for no other reason, just to match the record of the other 2 teams. The mixed team just won theirs 10-0 from the England side. The England men's won 10-0. They're going to want to put in the same performance.
Of course.
Of course, yeah. They all want performance.
If you ask any player what do you want, they say I want to win 10-0.
Would you like to win?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
I will take that.
As it happens, it looks like we are down 1 Northern Irish player.
And
a catch is going to bring her back in. It's a catch and a hit. So
catch and a hit
equals
again. 5-5. And
catch at half court from Kat Horan.
Yeah, that's the risk you take if you just throw from behind. If you don't go all the way to the middle of the court, the distance is too wide to make. I mean, it's not too wide if you have a strong throw, but. Another catch! While I was trying to explain something.
Yeah.
It's very fast. Dodgeball is a fast game, as you can see. It can change quickly.
It's a good block there from Emily Nichols, the number 1 for England. Good strong play, unfortunately not able to turn it into anything particularly special. Slightly fumble catch there from Emma, number 9 for England.
So Northern Ireland 6-2. That's good advantage. Let's see what the English strategy is if they are behind. We haven't seen that so far.
No.
So let's see what they're gonna do.
I wouldn't be surprised to see some catches from these 2 players. Charlotte and
first of all, they choose to stand both in the same corner.
They do.
And they make a catch.
It really scoots up off the floor, millimeters.
Yeah. Would you do that? If you were the coach of the English national team, would you advise your players to, if you have 2 versus 6, to stay in the same corner, or would you spread it out? What are your thoughts on that?
If you have them very close together, I suppose there's only 1 meter that they can throw in. If you have 2 players at 2 sides of the courts, that valid attempt area is doubled.
Okay.
So maybe by having them together.
Oh, nice catch! Nice catch.
By grouping them together, you're sort of focusing that a bit. Yeah.
So England is back in the lead. That's how fast dodgeball is. How fast it goes in dodgeball.
And I think that's time. So England pulled it back just in the nick of time there. And quite catching many players were on court at the end.
Yeah, we will see the scoreboard turned up, and it looks like yes, it was
a victory to England there.
Victory to England in the last seconds.
Very well turned around.
So we have 3 periods played in the game from Austria versus Scotland. It appears to be 4-2, which
it's nice to see Scotland getting some points on the board.
Yeah,
especially with such a change in their squad.
It is actually 3 games because I saw they drew. They were 2 times. First set went to Austria, and the second and third were even.
Yeah. It's good to see evenly matched teams at this stage. Over on the other side, it looks like the Republic of Ireland are beating the French women. You can see the French have 2 points. Back on centre court, things are getting underway already.
Oh, there. Yeah, you have to watch out. There is not much space if 5, 6 or 6 players are on at the same time. So
line call. Didn't quite catch that one.
Okay, we have 5 against 4. Nothing happened.
Got time. Have a little chat. They've got all the time in the world. She goes for a catch at half court. They're not really necessary, but I suppose when you're in that position, he may as well go for it. Fortunately, it doesn't come off for her. Good strong dodging there from the Northern Irish. The Northern Irish team looking a little bit more in the zone, a bit more poised.
So
quite relaxed.
Just an quick update. Women's France versus Ireland, 3-3 on court number 1. Very close game as well, but we still focus on the center court and see how England tries to win the fourth set of this game. They lead 4-2, and the refs have a quick discussion.
So we just saw the England player, number 22, Gemini, being sent off court, clearly unhappy with the referee's decision. We'll see the outcome of that. Either way, this is giving both teams a bit of a chance to a quick chat. The England girls really capitalising on that, having a quick huddle with the 4 remaining players. Northern Irish a little bit more relaxed in the minute now. They seem to be pretty happy with their tactic as it's going. Cat leading there from the side.
So what's happening on the other courts? The third set between Ireland and France just started.
You see an ecstatic crowd there. I think that's England supporters. Come on, smile for us, folks. So the scores remaining unchanged in the Scotland-Swiss games. They're still playing out their final match. We're back underway here on centre court at last. The referees have had their moot. Committed to the dodge there. Joanne. Straight down. Crowd's going nuts as the French women have just taken a significant lead against the Republic of Ireland on court 1.
So we see. Wow, she put everything into this throw. We could just see for a second her face while she was throwing.
That's right, absolutely no holding back with women's dodgeball at all. As we were saying before, these new 7-inch balls, they have massively increased the pace of the game and the pace of the throws.
Okay, we got a question on Facebook, but it's just a technical question, not for the games. To answer the question, we just streamed the center court. The other 2 courts, you will get updates from us who is playing, but there is no live streaming from the other 2 courts. Which means that you can see the one, and the other 2 we will report to you.
That's right.
So
over on the other side of our booth, we can see there's 2 active cameramen up on a podium filming the action on centre court, and that's all being mixed out in the van on the street there, isn't it?
That's true. That's true.
Send out to you.
So 3 against 1. 3. Is it correct? No, refereeing is still again some questions.
Is this still the same game? We're really dragging this one out.
Yeah.
Still, it's important to get these decisions right, so head refs having another ref meet. Quick discussion. That's not a technical term. Drawing on the experience of Frank Funtime Howarth from Scotland Highlanders. One serving player in the area around Oxford in the United Kingdom. So the refs have come to their decision. They're now going to explain it to the Northern Irish players. They're not going to be happy with this decision.
Well, maybe we can see a replay about what is going on, or what is the current topic of the discussion. I'm not quite sure. I didn't actually see.
Nor am I,
but okay, the decision has been made. We have 3 against 1 and an attack.
So that one remaining Northern Irish player, she's going to be pulling out all the stops to try and to deal with the repercussions of that referee decision. And he's stepping off court. Temporary immunity. Back in the game.
And a catch. And a drop catch. Very important play.
Very happy with that.
And back even.
It's a very important catch, bringing in Cat for Northern Ireland. If anyone's going to make a catch on that team, it's likely to be
And
her.
the game is over, the time is up. That was the fourth point for Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland forcing that draw there. Wonderful catch at the last minute. Here you see it again. Drop, catch, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. England should know better than to throw it chest high, really. I mean, you can use all the power in the world, but you think of throw them there, a good player will take a catch. So they're still going over that ref's decision. I don't think they were happy with it at all. Still not entirely sure what the bickering was over.
No, I mean, we couldn't see it from up here, but I guess the referees they have to be very correct and very detailed about every decision. So and
it's good that they're coming to a decision together.
They have to, yeah. So if it's unclear for the refs, they have 3 head refs who make a decision majority-wise. So yeah, that's how dodgeball is ruled.
As I was saying just before at the start of these games earlier this morning, having the 5 refs here is going to make a massive difference to the clarity of the judgment decisions. It's a really good improvement this year.
So we have the score is 7-1 and the last period is about to start. And let's see if Northern Ireland can score some more points.
Hopefully they'll be buoyed by that last performance there. Some real clutch play from them. Northern Ireland picking up all 3 balls. They're going to go for a coordinated attack. Straight down in the space between the England players there. Give you another quick update in the Scotland-Switzerland women's game. Switzerland are currently leading 6 points to 2. Austria. Beg your pardon. Everyone's in red this year.
So back on center court. Still 6 versus 6.
The referee's just pausing for a second.
Yeah.
Something's happened.
And that's a hit, that's a hit. Northern Ireland gets the first hit. And they lead 6-5. 3-ball attack. All 3 balls were thrown at the same person, but not quite good enough to make a hit, so it remains 6-5.
You see some of the position there. Oh, that's a very nice catch. I don't know if that was entirely intentional, but it stuck, and that will do.
Wow, and a throw and a catch. What a wonderful play.
Excellent stuff.
Yes,
Northern
he
Irish
could
very
release in time that he could bring the hands back for the catch, and that's a great one.
At the same time, not to discredit England, they've pulled it back from this position before. If they can keep composed, they're likely to do so again.
Discussion with the refs. We are as well.
I mean, it's good that they asked. There's quite a lot of discussion with the ref in this.
In this game particularly, in the games yesterday or before, really
very, very simple for them.
Not that hard, but here are some close decisions.
It just shows you the degree to which the players care.
Almost again. That's a catch. There is one English player left. And 6 Northern Ireland players try to eliminate the last one and take down 2 maybe very important points for later on.
Yes. So for England, that's the number 7 left in. That's Megan Rose. She's no stranger to sport. She's been playing rounders for England and apparently water polo in Leicester, in the UK. I'm just whipping out my little fact sheet here.
That's a hit on the foot.
Very accurate, but Northern Ireland can afford hits. What they can't afford is a catch.
Great dodge.
They cannot afford to give away catches. Northern Ireland should be looking to drive these balls into the floor, around the feet of the England players.
So now 2 balls from Northern Ireland. They have to throw. 5-second rule is on. And there's the catch.
Into that. That is not what Northern Ireland needs. They do still lead, but now.
But that's the point. If you in this kind of situations, I would suggest always to throw 2 balls, because if you just throw one, the catch is very, very likely.
Yeah, throwing singles in that situation is absolute suicide. Especially against these top controls.
And I guess the time is up.
And they are ecstatic, as are the rest of the crowd. We've got some support. The Wales girls there, support the Northern Irish. That is genuine elation.
So but still England takes this one down 7-3 and scores the first win in the women's competition. So some updates from the other courts. Austria versus Scotland women is currently playing the 5th set. Austria leads 6-2.
That can't be far from finishing now.
There should be
Scotland are currently in the lead, 3 players to 2, but we'll see how it pans out.
There's a catch.
No, she's gone straight off the back of the court, I think. And that's time, so Scotland have won that game.
Scotland takes it down 6-4, but still a win again for the Austrian women's team.
Another strong win from the Austrians.